Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. Today, we're going to speak with Josh and Roxana Remy of BS Removal Services. They're a local renovation and junk removal services company here in the Valley. They're going to talk to us about their business and how they got started. And also, Josh is a veteran, so we're going to talk about that. So please stick around and watch this interview and meet one of your local business owners.
Hi, I'm Roxana Remy.
And I'm Josh. We're the owners of BS Removal Services.
The first thing I wanted to ask you guys is tell me a little bit about your business. How long have you guys been in business, and what kinds of things do you do?
Yeah, so we started off, our LLC started in 2021. We started doing the junk removal and hoarding clean outside in 22, and early 22, and then we just added a demolition license as well. So we currently do demolition as well. So we provide hassle-free, no BS junk removal and demolition services. We do it all from hoarding cleanouts. It's actually one of our specialties is doing hoardings, full estate cleanouts if someone passes away or if someone's moving, things like that. Down to even as something as small as a single item pickup. So we can do anything from picking up your old couch to knocking down your whole house if you need it. So,
what prompted you to start?
So we started doing this a few years, well, actually 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And it was a buddy of mine. We just had an idea to buy some dump trailers, and we were just going to rent them out as dumpsters. And so a dump trailer to start off, and we quickly realized that doing the full service was honestly a lot more fun, and we got to interact with a lot more people, and it was a service that we were being asked to perform. So that's what we started doing, and now that's pretty much all we do. We do rent every now and again, but not really. We're not really set up for it to do just rentals, so we just stick to the full service for the most part. And then demolition just kind of came along. We've done in the past. I actually had a contractor as an uncle growing up, tearing down houses and building houses and stuff back in the East Coast. So it's something I kind of grew up around and have done it here with other companies as well. Got a brother-in-law that's a general contractor. And so we just went and got our demolition license as well. So we can offer that service since we've been asked to do it in the past down. So now we can do it.
Right on. I'll turn this fan off over here. So go a little bit more into detail on the different services that you offer.
Yeah, so 3 main services would be hoarding cleanouts. So hoarding is a mental illness, and there's actually a lot of it in our country that a lot of people don't realize. So we do a lot of hoarding cleanup, and we actually partnered with a certified hazard trauma cleanup team. So they're IICRC certified, and they have all the EPA qualifications to do that type of cleanup. So they go in and do trauma, or if somebody passed away in the house and they happen to be a hoarder, we work with them on that. Or if we get a hoarding house that's full of urine and feces and things like that, then we can call them as well to partner with them so we can make sure everything's cleaned up, environmentally friendly and safe, and the house is safe to enter once we're done. Estate cleanouts is another big one. So we work with a lot of real estate agents or just people that are moving, things like that, and we can clean out the whole estate. If whether it's going to be donated or trashed, we kind of separate those items based on if they're still in good shape. So if you have a couch that's all torn up, obviously that needs to go to the dump. But if you have furniture and clothing and things like that that are still in decent, usable shape, we donate most of our items to Thrive AZ. So they help foster children in the state, and they have a couple thrift stores that help support their mission to help these kids. So we'll donate it either directly to Thrive so it can go directly to families, or if it's something they don't have a direct need for, we'll donate it to their thrift store so they can sell it and raise funds to buy those things that they do need. So we do try to donate everything that we can when we can. And then the demolition services, if you have a house that needs knocked over or an old shed, a hot tub, we've even tanning beds from a tanning salon, mobile homes, things like that. We're fully licensed and insured with the ROC 350328. So that we can do full-on demolition of structures as well, commercial and residential.
Very nice. Can you turn the volume down a little bit?
Yeah.
feel like when I'm talking, I get an echo, and I wonder if that's what it is. So I'll just
Does that help?
talking. That's much better. Okay, good. So I do see on Facebook, I see a lot of people that get their junk hauled off, and I see a lot of different junk companies posting the pictures. And I'll see couches and I'll see furniture that I think, oh, I hope that's not going to the dump.
Yeah.
I hope, so you guys do something with that?
Yeah, we actually have a load in one of our trailers right now. We picked up this morning before this interview out in Morristown, and the woman was very excited and happy for the fact that we donate, because she's like, this stuff's still in really good shape. I'd hate for it to go to the landfill, and that's why she chose our company, because she knew it was going to be donated. So we have a full trailer of couches, recliners, and totes full of Christmas decorations and just house decor. She was moving, and she just wanted to get rid of some of that and clear up some space. And all that stuff's going to go directly to Thrive as soon as we're done with this interview, either today, maybe tomorrow morning. It just depends on how long we're here, but sometime in the next day or two, it'll all go over to Thrive and be reused.
Yeah, they have a great mission, and they help any children that age out of the foster care system, and so they'll fully furnish their home. So they're amazing. We absolutely love them. So we really try to save what we can for the kids, and the family reunification as well is what they do. So they're amazing.
Americans seem to be pack rats. It's like
Yeah.
we collect all this stuff. I actually decided I am not a pack rat anymore. Last time I moved, I just got rid of so much stuff, and just like, why move it around or keep it in boxes? So
yeah, it's amazing how much stuff you accumulate.
You do.
We talk about that often. Is we've owned our house about 16 years now, and so you just collect so many things, and it just never ends.
What part of town are you guys in?
We're over in the West Valley, so our office is in El Mirage. So we're on like Peoria Road and El Mirage Road. There's a major crossroads.
Very close by. I'm in Surprise.
Okay, yeah, right down the street.
How's business these days? How's the economy treating your business?
So it's doing well. For us, it's construction seems to still be doing well. People still seem to be doing remodels. So we do a lot of remodeling cleanouts, and whether it's a contractor or a homeowner that's doing remodeling, we go and pick up the debris when they're done. People still seem to be moving.
What types of people use your services mostly?
A variety.
Yeah, it's a big variety. So we have real estate agents that use us, for doing, home sales or home buying, and they just need things cleared off a property. We have contractors and handymen that are doing projects that call us to pick up their debris. We have investors that are buying property that just need, the property cleared off or a certain structure gone. We have we just have regular families that call that just need their trash gone. They don't have a truck to get it to the landfill, or they just don't want to take the time or deal with the smells or the flat tires going to the landfill. We have our biohazard team, Bio Team AZ. They do a great job with trauma cleanup, and we go in and help them get all the trash out once they're done doing their job. So we get jobs from all sorts of different types of people. And it's all different neighborhoods, all different walks of life. It's pretty much everybody has junk. So
awesome. What sets you guys for junk?
So one is, as you can see, we're in uniform, so you can tell who we are, what we are. Our trucks are also logoed, so they have company signs and phone numbers and things like that. And then also we have the proper permits for the county. So in Maricopa County, you're required to have a permit to haul trash, which we have, and that ensures that our load is secured and that it's going to be disposed of properly and not just dumped in the desert, and it's going to go to the landfill or recycling center. So we do have the proper permits. We have all of our commercial insurance that is required. So when we step foot on your property, you know that you're safe, you're covered, and that you have a legitimate business coming onto your property. And then also we both have our level 1 fingerprint clearances too. So we have background checks, and anybody that ever comes with us, or if we have some help, everybody has background checks as well.
That's great. How do you make your
I'm sorry?
How do you make your customers' lives better?
So you want to answer that one?
Yeah, I think You give people just such a sense of relief when you finish a project. I know, just like in our everyday lives, walking through my house, there's constant spring cleaning or we're getting rid of things. And so it's an eyesore and it can be stressful for some people. And so just giving them that sense of relief, removing that stress, I think it is priceless, I feel like.
Yeah. And we get emotional reactions from people, whether it's we just taking a couch away or we're doing a hoarding cleanup for a family. It's a lot of people get very emotional when they just get that space back.
Yeah.
So
what's the biggest thing you've ever had to deal with?
As far as biggest, I mean, we do service, I'm not going to name who they are or what the industry is, but about a 40-acre parcel is just the area where they store basically their junk. They have a lot bigger parcel than that. So they call us out every couple months. We're actually the only company that would come out there. He tried for 6 months to get someone to come out to get rid of his trash, and big massive pieces of fiberglass pipes and big cooling fan blades and just a giant 30-foot pile of pallets and things like that. It's an hour drive out of town, and we went out there and tackled that job, and now they call us. Since we did it the first time, we were the only ones that would go out there. We do it every 2 or 3 months. I would say we probably go out there and tackle another pile for them. So that's a pretty big job that we do, and really enjoy. We like going out there. It's a lot of fun. So, and something different. It's outside of town, so it's quiet and the air is clean.
Yeah, we go to places you can say that other people may not go to. So
yeah, the hoarding jobs for sure. There's not many companies I feel like that do those, or just kind of want to stay away from the real dirty ones. We had one not too long ago that they estimated 24 cats, I believe, inside the property, and it was chest deep. The whole property. As soon as you open the door, you couldn't even get in the garage, and everything was covered with cat feces and cat urine, and it was full gas masks and respirators and suits and everything else the whole time we were there.
So you're pretty much statewide then.
What's that?
You're pretty much statewide. You'll go statewide if you have the certain job you want to take.
Yeah, if it's large enough, we'll go statewide. We usually stick around Maricopa County, but if it's a large enough project, we will go statewide. For the smaller projects, we have partners that we've built relationships with. I've got a good referral in Flagstaff, Tucson, Sierra Vista, the city of Maricopa, and Casa Grande. So any of those smaller things that just don't make sense. If you have a couch for me to pick up in Queen Creek, I have somebody that's out in Queen Creek that I can call, and he can go take care of that for us. And it's someone that I would trust, and I know that they're, they have all the proper insurance and stuff as well, so they're going to do it right. It's someone safe coming to your property that I feel comfortable giving that referral to. So yeah, like I said, anything big or small, we can handle statewide.
All right. Your website mentions that you don't dump in the desert, obviously. Is that a pretty big problem here in Arizona, people dumping in the desert?
Unfortunately, it's a massive problem here in Arizona. We actually just did a job. When was that? About 3 days ago?
Yeah.
Probably about 3 days ago, I called. This woman's trying to sell her vacant land. And she's like, hey, can you guys go out and give me an estimate to clean this up? And so I went out there, and we ended up doing the job on the spot. But it was what looked to be either a handyman or a landscaper, maybe just a homeowner, we're not sure. But it was mostly landscaping materials and things like that these people are just dumping all over her property, including mattresses and PVC pipes and tile and yard debris. And it was, our trailers are 15 cubic yards, and it filled the whole trailer. Yeah. Of just debris that was dumped in the desert. Then we try to do desert cleanups as well for free. There's a couple great organizations out there. I'm not going to name them. There's a bunch of them that do it. But there's a couple that we always try to look for those type of events that other nonprofits are hosting, and we go out and provide free labor and stuff with those as well. And it's anytime we go out to those, it'll be 3 hours, and we'll fill 6 massive 40-yard dumpsters. And it looks like we weren't even there, and there's still a bunch of trash. So it's just crazy the amount of illegal dumping there is.
Yeah. Let's talk about your military experience, your background in the military a little bit.
Yeah, so I'm a Air Force veteran. I was an F-16 crew chief and mechanic. So I did that from 2004 to 2008. That's been traveled around the world. It was a great experience. Loved every minute of it. And now we're here.
What kind of places did you get to go during that time?
Oh, so all over the United States. So Texas, Arizona, Utah, went to Korea, Iraq, Qatar, Ireland, Spain, saw Japan. So yeah, quite a few places.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
That's great. Is there anything that you want to tell me about your business that we haven't talked about yet?
Did we miss anything?
No, I think we're just, we're close knit to the community. I think we're all about community. We're about helping small businesses also. If we can partner with other small businesses, we do focus on that as well. So we have a pretty great network, I feel, around us. Many small businesses have helped us along the way, and so we really try to do the same for other small businesses.
That's great to hear.
Yeah, we've built relationships, like I said, with BioTeam AZ. They're a family-owned local business.
Yeah.
We have other haulers that do what we do that we work with. If they have overflow or we have overflow, we call on each other all the time to help out. We have lots of contractors that we've built relationships with that we've seen their work in person and we've used ourselves. So when homeowners ask us if we have a recommendation, we typically know someone in that trade that we would trust. So yeah, it's definitely a great part of this business too, is we get to see all those different businesses that are out there. And there's so many great family-owned businesses in our state.
Oh, I have one more. I've been wondering this for the longest time. BS.
I was waiting for it.
I thought about it 1,000 times every time I'm like, BS, BS, BS. Let's talk about the name a little bit.
So it does play on what everybody thinks.
Right.
However, it's actually the initials for our son and his best friend. It's Bradley and Skylar.
Yeah.
So that's where the name actually came from.
Oh, okay.
It worked out though. It worked out because our customers will call and they'll start with, I have some BS I need you to remove, and so it's, I think, catchy.
Yeah.
You did good.
Yeah, it's catchy. It's great. Plus, it does have a true meaning for our family.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's all that I've got. I appreciate you taking the time to talk to me and tell us about your business. And
Yeah. So,
all right. Well, it was great talking to you guys.
You as
too.
well.
Nice to meet you.
And I'll be back in touch when it's ready to go.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Have a great day.
You too.
Bye.
Rather try to